Howdy folks, and welcome back to ShopTyme. I'm your host, Ray, with the 07 Mustang GT California Special. Today is the day we've been waiting for. It's time to cut a really large hole in the hood. Yes, that's right. This hood, it's just too plain. And you know, a regular little tack-on hood scoop, the so-called vanity scoops, they just don't really do it. So I think what we need is an actual through-the-hood functional cold air intake. Now we have such a device right here by the fine company CDC, Classic Design Concepts. This is known as the shaker hood scoop. Hood scoop in a box. It's patterned, so they say, directly off of the 1969 Mach 1 shaker hood. This scoop itself is cast aluminum. The engine shroud, of course, is just molded nylon plastic. But this unit is indeed functional. Mounts to the engine. Let's see if we can get a look here. And the air does indeed go in the front through the cold air pipe and then is plumbed directly into the stock air box. But still, you're taking a jigsaw to the hood of your car. So it's kind of a big deal. Maybe not for the faint of heart. Not sure exactly how difficult or easy this is going to turn out to be, but let's find out. It is a little bit more than just the outer skin. There will be some part with those two ribs back there that will need to be cut. But this is the area right here. They've clearly designed it around that area, knowing that they were going to cut it out for the Mach 1 and Parnelli Jones version, etc. Okay, we take off the hood. Put on the template, carefully measuring the center line, front and back. Cut it out with the X-Acto knife as per the directions. Now we're going to peel off the masking tape out of this area, and then after that, we're going to cut a giant hole in it. Can I get a woo-hoo? Woo-hoo! Good enough. Okay, we've put this off as long as we dared. It's time to actually make the hole in the hood. Starting with this unibit, and this cordless drill. See how that goes. Well, the aluminum is pretty lightweight. It goes through pretty easily. We've got the bit in the old jigsaw with the tape on there for scratch protection. What is this? Okay, we've done it. We've cut the hole in the hood. Okay, the hole is cut. The trim ring is temporarily snapped in place. There's an inner ring and an outer ring. Seems to fit pretty well. This isn't the final fit, of course. It's just temporarily snapped in there. We've mounted the rear ball stud socket. Hope you can see that, not much light under here. There's a small U-clamp. When fixing the U-clamp, don't drop it through this gap down into the valley pan, or you'll need a magnet to get it out. Don't ask me how I know that. The instructions tell you to remove these two bolts. Actually, they're bolts with a threaded stud coming out the front, from the throttle body. I had temporarily fixed the shaker scoop on there, and I don't know how in the hell you would ever get those studs threaded back in there. I think what makes a lot more sense is to slide the front attaching point, you can see here, hopefully, these 2 points here, to slide these over the studs, leave the studs in place, and then we have some flat washers and star washers, and we use that to tighten up the shaker. Don't forget the wire for the mass airflow sensor comes through this hole here. Route the drain hoses in a good way, away from anything moving or hot. Don't want to cook the drain hoses. Make sure you don't kink them. They need to all be free. Excuse me. Set the outer edge to match the airbox. Drill your pilot hole, and then you're ready to make the 3-inch hole for the cold air inlet tube. sure that it looks like a good fit. Seems like it's going to fit right in there. And port the cold air directly into the air intake for the engine. Alright, we've installed the cold air tube into the stock airbox. It's time to replace the stock airbox. Well, by golly, there you have it. One fully functional shaker hood, scoop, cold air induction on the Mustang. Bit of work to do it, but by God, it looks great. And it's functional. Draws in cold air through the front. Going to be doing some black on the hood, blacking it out. The center section here to this body line. Should look pretty nice after that. Many thanks to my friend Dan, without whose help this would not have been possible. And as he said, we're not about to let fear or common sense get in the way of this operation. Until next time, see ya.